How you doing? Hi, everybody. Oh, my mic is not on. Does my mic sound nice? 1, 2, 1, 2. How are you doing? Welcome to the House of the Princess. I am your host, Princess A.V. You are now watching a segment that I like to call my name up there. The Palace Report 613. I should play the commercial. We are still looking for affiliates. I'm building that Instagram platform, kind of like and Twitter. Okay, kind of like the neighborhood talk, the shade room, all over. It is a blog. I'm building that out. I've kind of come away from these things, but I'm hoping to come back to it. And in good fashion, as soon as I go live, the internet starts to get a low a low signal. I really think StreamYard be hating on me in Xfinity too. But in the meantime, while we're waiting on the internet going, I hope that you have shown some manners. Okay, some of y'all have not. I need y'all to go ahead, hit that like button and show some support for a Black business assistant. It's a free way to support the channel, and I appreciate you doing it in advance. Please take the time to subscribe to the channel because that's very important. Okay, it keeps me in the algorithm and also keeps you in the know of when I'm going live. And with that, also hit the notification bell, change it from some to all so you'll never miss a notification of when I am live. So this is a little late night. I've been going up and down doing my homework, trying to figure out what to do and when to do it. And so I figured it out. Also, those who want to do memberships, please hit that membership button and we'll start having more membership activities. I got something right next to me. I think I want to start doing our crafting kick it sometime. I'm working for you. Y'all been hollering at me saying I ain't been doing my job and the game needs me. And so I'm about to work it out as best as I can for you. Okay. So a roll call. First of all, thank you to all of those in the bushes. Again, hit the like button. Grown woman, don't try me. Miss Jack of all trades. So Debonair is already in the chat. My boo. How do you do? Okay. So hopefully this won't be too long. We here for a good time, not a long time. We're gonna hit it and quit it, and we're gonna talk about a few hot topics. I gotta sit kind of to the side away from my other desk so you can kind of see. I don't know what's going on with my background. It hasn't moved, but it seems like I gotta be extra over here just so the background will show up. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay. But that's a me problem, not a you problem. So, what do we want to do first? Let's do something light because we gonna go up and down, kind of heavy. First, yeah, I don't want to see all that. First, let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, there has been rumors swirling. Some of my boo, if you just watched my boo so debonair a minute ago, he went over some of these things, but I'm going over some of these things too. Because what they are hot topics, and then some of my people don't watch his stuff. So if this is redundant, I'm sorry, but I'm just still gonna do a little differently. But first, we're gonna talk about Portia Williams wants Faye to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. It has been said that Kenya Moore has been pushed out of the Real Housewives of Atlanta due to a stunt and show that she pulled at her salon opening concerning what's her name, Brittany Edie. A new castmate regurgitated some emoji. They said it wasn't the peen, but her maybe like sucking on an emoji or something like that. And they call it revenge porn, or it was a violation of Bravo's code of conduct. And the Bravo celebrities have not been conducting themselves in any kind of moral code in a long time. So I don't understand what the problem is now. But anywho, Ms. Moore is out of the game right now. And it is rumored that Bravo is trying to delete anything that she has taped and take it from season 16, which I don't think is in their best interest. But who are me to judge? Nevertheless, they're scrambling to find people to replace her spot because it was planned on her and Portia to carry the season, seeing as how now Candy is also out of the game. So I'm going to read this post from Deadline. Okay, and I'm also going to play a live from Miss Portia herself, found via Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so Portia Williams addresses Phaedra Parks' RHOA return rumors. I really want Phaedra to find her way back home. Portia addresses rumors that Phaedra Park is negotiating her return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. In the Instagram live stream, Williams urges fans to call Bravo to give Parks her peach back. We are working. I am working. I really want Phaedra to find her way back home. Williams shared after fans asked about the rumors of Parks returning. Parks is a veteran of RHOA, joining this show in season 3. The reality TV personality left the series after season 9, but will return to Bravo in season 10 of Married to Medicine. Back in the Bravo mix, Parks gained even more popularity after starring in season 2 of The Traitors, reminding viewers of her epic reads and shade throwing. After Kenya Moore exited Roa season 16, Parks was a name that fans threw out there to join the cast. Parks and Williams were recently featured in the Watch What Happens Live 15th anniversary special, which fueled viewers to hope that Frick and Frack would reunite in the new season of Roa, which continues to film. A report from Love B. Scott alleged that Parks was negotiating her return to Roa, but had to run into complications due to her contract with Married to Medicine. Parks is a full-time cast member of Married to Medicine, which is in the middle of filming season 11. However, Williams said in her live stream that she thinks that there's enough of Parks to go around. I need y'all to go and write Bravo and let them know that we want Phaedra to come and play. I tend to believe there's enough of Phaedra to go around. She's a traitor star. She's rocking Married to Medicine. Why not come over here and get this bag, sis? Right? So we are going to watch the live from the beginning. Boom. Boom.
Get Phaedra back. Okay, so we are working. I'm working. I really want Phaedra to find her way back home. Okay, I need y'all to go and write Bravo. Okay, and let them know that we want Phaedra to come and play. Okay. I tend to believe there's enough of Phaedra to go around. Okay, she's a traitor star. She's rocking Married to Medicine. Why not come and get this bag over here, sis? Right? Exactly. Get Phaedra back. Okay, so we are working. I'm working. I really want Phaedra to find her way back home. Okay, I need y'all to go and write Bravo. Okay, and let them know that we want Phaedra to come and play. Okay. I tend to believe there's enough of Phaedra to go around. Okay, she's a traitor star. She's rocking Married to Medicine. Why not come and get this bag over here, sis? Right? Exactly. Get Phaedra back. Okay, so we are working.
So do y'all feel that Phaedra needs to come back? I'm a Faye fan. Me and my boo, I guess we have a disagreement on if she can read or not. I do think she is one of the best readers that has ever been on Roa. Is she the top reader? Nah. But is she one of the best? Yes. While she's sitting up there listening to that Glorilla. So it's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me. Okay. I'm guilty of listening. Yes, I am. So what is Phaedra supposed to do? She has said that she actually would be open to coming back to Roa, but she's on Married to Medicine. That was always the thing in time and having the contracts. Those are different production companies and two different contracts. So they're like conflict of interest issues, even though they're all still on Bravo. They all have to still be negotiated separately. And if she makes it through, this is something that has never been done on the Bravo universe. Yes, you could be on two shows or whatever, but not sequentially like this. Not at all. Unless you had your own reality show like Candy or something like that. So it's a matter of Loriana talking about who gonna do what, when, where, and how. Again, would you love to see, now if you're watching on the replay, hit it in the comments. Would you like to see Phaedra in both shows? I think Phaedra shines more on Roa. She can't lie about it being no dungeon and stuff this season. So I mean, let her go in, let have. I think they really need somebody to carry the show. So the freaking frack brand, as long as it's evolved, because let's be clear, Phaedra is 50 years old. And Portia, we see her going through this divorce and being messy. And, they talking about the man need honey packs and all that stuff. So, I'm really not here for the bullshit that they put on the internet, back and forth. But even though Dennis, her baby daddy, been saying some funny stuff, I'm here for him. I would like to see them evolve. I think they're good together, even though that some of the shit gonna be fake, because they ain't calling each other like that. But it's still, her and Nene were fake. It still would be something to spectate, something to see, something to enjoy. Yeah, not the honey pack. Now, yeah, she accusing him. Now I know that man old. I know his dick ain't working like that. Anyway, with his monkey looking self, he looked like a. He looked like a. I hate to call black folks monkeys, but he looked like a gorilla. He looked like Florida Evans went wrong. He just don't give me just nothing. Now she did upgrade him. Now she, got them teeth going, got that chocolate skin glistening. He lives to see another day. But we all knew, if you had any type of sense when they started going together, that he was not staying with that woman long term. She was a trophy wife. He was gonna fuck on her, carry her around, get what he needed out of her, and leave. And you couldn't. I don't know no man that would take a woman seriously with the shit she did on that spinoff show with her family and then fighting down to the Mexico like that. And he just sat there and ate his food. Like, what is shit going on? Like, you knew he didn't love her then when he let her act like that, when he let her bring her baby daddy over there and disrespect him in his face, worried about what her baby daddy doing with another woman. I mean, y'all still finagling, or you wish you could finagle. Like, man, please. So I never took the relationship seriously because they don't take it seriously, okay? It was all for stunts and shows. And and they still on stunts and shows. They just might be still fucking. You never know. Because this is how they do, okay? They trying to get money. Look at Kim and Croy over there. Now, y'all don't want to see Kim Zolciak back on there, but I would. A friend of the show. Now Kim Zolciak going through the poorhouse and acting like, well, I don't know about acting, but, she was a rich bitch. They had Trump checks at one point. And now you trailer trash. You selling your clothes on eBay and stuff like that. Please don't tell me that Kim Zolciak don't need that check. and you're not willing to watch the train wreck as it happens, even if she's a friend of, okay? And she come on there with Sheree, and they be on that bullshit. I'm here for it. Am I the only one? I want to go back to where the gang's all here, okay? I know we may never get it. Nene, Kim Zodiac, you got Cynthia there. I think Cynthia messes with Kim a little bit. She can go have lunch with her sometimes. Get that woman a check too. You get a check, you get a check, you get a check. You know, Sheree slithering her ass back in there and had paid TMZ to follow her over there at the grocery store. Let's get it popping. I'm just saying, team freaking frat. So I don't know. I hope that I haven't watched the last few seasons for multiple reasons. And it really, after Bolo, it was just like on a new low. So I'm hoping that they do something different because Marlo just, that hoe had to go. She just didn't give what we thought she was going to give. And sometimes Drew, now that the man that went to Tampa forever, like, what do we have? I know all of a sudden my throat started getting dry. Go find me a cough drop. I need to. Give me a little bowl like them old ladies used to have candy bowls on the desk and put some cough drops on. So next story. Who y'all want to hear about next? Let's do a like quick story. No, I won't. I'm gonna do a video. Let's do a video. So I can go get a cough drop. We gonna talk about, since we talking about who for the streets, we gonna talk about this damn Evelyn Lozada. Evelyn Lozada is out here trying to persecute other women, aka a specific woman, Jackie Christie, about being a whore. Watch the video and then I'm gonna give my little piece. I'm gonna go get me a cough drop. And ciao. I'm gonna give my piece about this. Can y'all see this? Where? Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm like, where is it at? Where is it at? Where you want me to put it? Sorry, I'm still messing up. Here we go.
How I break it down is, I use a specific database, and the subject that you asked me to search, I came up, she's got 15 total names.
I knew I was on the right path. The only thing that can explain this is that Jackie has been living a double life.
You know how many times, I guess maybe she's been married?
She's been married a total of 4 times.
Do you know the last names of the people and who she was married to?
A gentleman by the last name of Lee, and she was married to George Wilson.
So I think we can eliminate some of those AKAs through some of the knowledge that you already have. But I have a full preliminary background, and it looks like she was arrested.
Holy Jackie Marie Wilson was arrested for prostitution for October 20th, 87. Yeah, so it was a misdemeanor, and it looks like she was charged.
Looks like, according to this, which we have to verify, it looks like she was convicted. You can't run from all the data that's catching up,
Well, this has been a lot to process.
We can sign you off on those hours.
Holy I'm just happy to know I'm on the right track. So thank you.
You got it. Anytime.
This information about Jackie Marie Wilson, because it's not Jackie Christie, it's Jackie Marie Wilson. I need to process all of this. It's mind-blowing. She's living a double life, and we don't really know who she is.
Boo, since you know all things, or whoever else is in the chat, all things basketball wives, what season is it? Is this season number 27 or something of Basketball Wives? I don't know why or what the context of this video is, for the sake of why is Evelyn looking up Jackie Christie. I feel like Cardi B, like, what was the reason? Okay, what is the reason? Okay, season 11. Season 11. Okay, so you've been knowing Jackie Christie at least, at minimum, 11 years plus the 10 years they've been on hiatus here and there. Okay, so we're going to say 15, 16 years, because they did come out shortly after Real Housewives of Atlanta. Baby, if you don't know me by now, you will never, 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 never know her. Okay? You for the streets. You allow you going to be on the streets. DOA, okay? Quit playing. I don't know the premise or the purpose of this. To me, it's dumb. And I'm going to tell you, Evelyn Lozada, you is a slut from the 90s. Like, that's all we know you for, is this show and being a nation hoe. That's what they let you. I meant to get that little picture, you patting your vagina. Mind you, your vagina has been lucrative to you. Okay, and you are somewhat partial to the type of man that you lay with to make sure that you can keep a roof over your head and all that bullshit. That's fine. But what we're thinking is the audacity of you saying, "Gotcha, bitch," or somebody else selling they coochie. When you do it on a daily basis, you like somebody said, was that Funky said, you done fucked your way through every sport. You done reality TV on top of reality TV. You talking about her prostituting 30 years ago almost. I don't care. We don't care. She's had multiple husbands. Why she looked her up, because Jackie told her, Jassy or whoever that is, her foster parents watched her here with Mayo. And she's been married. I really just don't care to watch the show. At this point, not all these years later. But my thing is this. Again, you've been knowing this lady for how long? And you just now felt the need to dig into her personal life. And then when you find out, like, you talking about prostitution, like, that would have moved. Okay, bitch, you prostituted till you found the right person. Okay. She done fucked around and found out and got her a basketball player. And she just happened to keep hers. And Evelyn didn't. Okay. Hoes can't call out other hoes. It doesn't serve well. It makes no sense to me. Y'all have made a living out of being a hoe or shunning other hoes, sluts from the 90s. Y'all was the original skeezers, okay? Y'all have changed y'all life, and we have respected that. Well, some of y'all have changed y'all life. Mm-hmm. And I ain't just talking about Evelyn either. Okay, like the show consistently shows women demeaning themselves and lowering themselves in order to find somebody that can take care of them. Right. Gotta check the whole fact. Like, I just, it's dumb to me. Bottom line is they've been calling her hoe all these years. So, when in fact, so is Jackie. I think Jackie knew she was a hoe. She just didn't tell you that she could put it on her resume. Okay? Right. Take one to know. She just was able to put it on her resume. Like, you a hoe. She was a hoe. I'm a hoe. You a hoe. She a hoe. They a hoe. Won't you be a hoe too? Like, what? What? Like, next? Like, that was dumb. It's dumb. They couldn't find nothing else. This is why I'm saying these shows are running out of content. And they should just let them go and come up with some new ideas at season 11. After all the shit we've watched with Basketball Wives, we get excited about somebody being a hoe back in 87. I was 7 years old. I done got college degrees and shit. My kids is grown at this point. I'm ready for grandbabies, okay? Hey, y'all talk about Evelyn being a hoe. Man, get the fuck on with this. Hey, AT2, I know he's finna go live in a minute. Right, 37 years ago. I'm concerned with the other husbands. Something. Like, y'all grasping for straws, and it's ridiculous. It's sad. But anywho, on to the next one. Y'all go be hoes together and love that. And so we can segue into the next thing. Yes, they need to cancel that show. Okay, so we done talked about the hoes and hoe. Now let's talk about this shit here. Okay. Where's the story? I don't even know. Oh, damn. I accidentally closed it with my dumb ass. I did. And so I think I need to look it up. I saw Facebook open twice and I closed it. So give me a second to find the next story. Well, if I could type. So my next story is about Dwayne Wade. So he recently did a little interview or something like that. Just search for it. Y'all got some new stuff. Oh, is this my history? Is that how that does that? Oh, boom. Okay, that's it. All right, so we got Dwayne Wade here. Okay. He did an interview, I guess, with CBS Mornings, and I'm going to have to play it twice. He out here wearing nail polish down to the interview. Now, we all know that he's been wearing nail polish and he's been wearing kilts and dresses and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, we've all kind of questioned his sexuality, if you would like to say. We all got questions. We know he has a trans daughter named Zaya. All of these things. So let's listen to what he got cooking over there down to the CBS Mornings. And yes, please make sure you're showing manners and like this video. Thank you.
For it.
Expression.
Yeah,
expression. I'm creative. I'm expressive. And there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the
Don't do that.
manicure?
I'm working on. I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
Oh, really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I need to tell you guys. I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple of ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's a time. That's a time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves and also that I love. I give her medis and petties as well.
So show us the nails.
Don't get a close up of my nails.
No.
Right, listen, I've been on the road. I'm gonna do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Expression.
Expression. I'm creative. I'm expressive, and there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
I'm working on. I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
oh, really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I need to tell you guys. I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple of ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's a time. That's a time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves and also that I love. I give her medis and petties as well.
So show us the nails.
Don't get a close up of my.
Hey, welcome coming in. Hello, Shar. Welcome. I don't know, is that being bashful or not? Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm here for masculine polish bottles since they are winning. I'm not here for no man that I'm messing with to be wearing no goddamn nail polish. Period. Thank you for my man. And that's exactly what he looked like. Yo, man. Baby, I'm going to tell you, and this is a split decision. We are have a difference of being out there down to the public. As I like my man masculine, and I'm not saying you can't be masculine with nail polish. You can, but not for me. I like real G. You know what I'm saying? If you had clear polish, I'm here for you getting your nails done, honey, and being clean and taking care of yourself. But when you get to wearing blues and pinks and oranges and stuff, full stop. I'm just not there with you. That's my colors. Okay, there has to be for me a firm line of descent between the masculine and the feminine. I do like some strong gender roles. I don't want nothing soft about my man. Nothing. Okay, not nothing. Okay. I don't want him effeminate. I want him to be sensitive and loving, yes. But I that part. I don't like men whose hands look like that. Like, I just can't imagine you like, ooh, baby, and I'm looking like, ooh, you got your nails done, though. No, not at all. Okay, all of this gender fluidity and all that's something that I am not into. Now, there are a whole bunch of women out here that are into it, or they will accept it because there is a shortage on the men. Okay, but if you like pussy, hey, y'all coming in. Yeah, they finally giving y'all a little bit of a good notification. I don't like mine to wear it either, but I'm since there, man. That's all I'm saying. Now, I do think that his nail polish line would probably go well. Shit, if the colors is popping, I'll wear it. If it's high quality, but nah. he can take me to get my nails done. Exactly. Thank you for my man. I don't know if Gabrielle got to say about this. So look, Funky Dineva on his show the other day, he says that he feels that um he sees Dwayne Wade being a supportive parent to his trans daughter. This way it gets thick, and I gotta say the right verbiage and shit. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't ignorant at times, because I am ignorant to a lot of shit. Okay, and I don't understand a lot of it, and some stuff I'm not trying to. Okay, I just like to stay in my own lane, in my world, or whatever I need to focus on and know what I need to do. Okay, no lie to you. But I try to be somewhat of an ally and be not ignorant, and try to be more well versed in what's going on and how to say things. Okay, so let me try this again. Um, he's saying that Funky says that he sees Dwayne Wade being supportive of his trans daughter and finding a way to support her. And I kind of understand that. I could see that, but I don't know that. I don't know. Their family dynamic is definitely not traditional. And these is rich people's problems, and I don't have them. Okay. Let me see. I was rewinding to see if I could just let y'all here get a little piece of something. Go credit Funky Dineva. I have to do this. So I don't get struck, but he's not like running around trying to strike people and all that type of shit. We are giving a review, and where my banner? Well, I don't need. Oh, there it goes. Because I always put it at the beginning of the video anyway, up for a minute. But here we go. This is what Funky got to say about it.
I saw it instant. Y'all see a homosexual. I see a father purposely placing himself.
Having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple of ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's a time. That's a time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves and also that I love. I give her Maddie's and Patty.
It's the nails.
Don't get a close up of my nails.
No.
So I can already see in the comments some of y'all already going in the wrong direction, a homophobic direction, that he's a mad homosexual. And if only some of y'all could get out of y'all bag, y'all don't even see what this man is doing. I saw it instantly. Y'all see a homosexual. I see a father purposely placing himself in the same line of fire that his trans child is in, and to show that child that I'm going through some of the same heat and same criticisms you are, in an attempt to understand. Y'all see a homosexual. I see a father playing on y'all's intelligence and playing on y'all in order to stand in solidarity with his child. That's just me. Maybe I'm just reading into it too deep. Maybe I'm just reading into it too deep. But I see a dad saying, I'm in the paint with my child, and I'm going to take that same heat and that same criticism as you are, and I'm going to show you how to take it. I'm going to stand beside you and take it, and we're going to navigate this thing called gender and sexuality together. That's what I see.
Look, I can see where he coming from or whatever, but I just don't agree. And I think that you can stand in solidarity with anybody and anything without doing what they're doing. We could see them standing in solidarity when they started letting Zaya go to Pride at 11 years old and starts transitioning at such an early a early age. And usually, basketball players are very hyper masculine, and he is really breaking through a lot of rules by even doing some of the things he's doing as a basketball player, wearing the clothes that he's wearing. Excuse me, I'm sorry. As we can see, um, wearing nail polish. I don't think he just has to do it. Or if he's doing it, he can say, "I'm standing in solidarity with my son, my daughter." Um, but he said he liked to do it, okay, and he's been doing this for a while. So when you say, "Man, I like to do it," you see it differently, as just from a woman's point of view. And it's not just the nails; it's a lot of other stuff. See, I didn't cuss that time. A lot of other stuff that he has done in the meantime. That's kind of like, okay, bro. I guess. I think they should wait for Zaya to do at least 18. Yeah, I am all about that. Kids change their mind. The world is different. It's so much going on. So I kind of do believe in like waiting when you start character reassigning. But the way the world is now, no matter what age they are, you have to respect them. We do, for us ignorant folks at work, they do safe schools training, and that is a part of the training now is LGBTQ plus training videos to know how to address people and put whatever personal thoughts decide you at work, and you got to respect these children and what their sexual identity is, what their sexual preference is. A child could be 5 years old, a 5-year-old little girl, and she come in there and say, "I want you to refer to me as Joey," and we can't say nothing. You can't be like, "What? What you mean?" And she could be like, "I'm not a girl, I'm a boy, and I want you to refer to me as my pronouns is they and them, him." Baby, you better call that girl Joey, him, or you about to lose your job. Like that's the way it is now. So it's not even that you have to wait till you can figure out who you are as a person, who you are in your sexual palette. Just none of that is just straight to whatever. But y'all know my personal beliefs is I know some kids know what they know at a younger age, but I don't want you fucking on nothing. I hate that children have to focus on their sexuality in grammar school and so young when they could just be kids. Just be a kid. Just play. Those are adult fights that you have to fight, and you have your whole life to fight it. Just be. Like, just exist without sex or sexuality and identity and all of that. Just play. But that's just me. I know I got enough people that don't like me, so it don't matter. Hey, Blueprint. My grandbaby sent the last message before I could finish. Hey, baby. You said she could spell. With that being said, we also have that's a good transition for another funky Dineva story. I don't know if I want to play this whole one. I might play a piece of it. So we all know Kiki Jabbar from Love and Marriage Huntsville passed away a week ago today, I believe. It has been a hell of a week and a hard road to hoe. They did have her homegoing services on Monday afternoon. It has been a mess ever since they have announced that. Actually, I heard that he probably cut it out of the video, but I don't know. People are mad at him. They are dragging him through the coals. And as the odd one out, I am going to disagree with the outrage. And I'm going to tell you why. It's selective outrage for me. I think just the whole notion, and I'm still going to be careful about my words as I was in the first place. You can talk about somebody and talk about them like a dog and whatnot, but can't nobody else do it. I feel that this is not our family, right? And they say, Funky was talking about the dead and it was disrespectful to the dead. I get it. But you have to understand that it ain't his family. It ain't his people. And let me be clear, them people don't pay him to say nothing. They didn't pay him to say that. I feel, and from what I know about certain people and certain things around this situation, they didn't talk to him to tell him nothing. It's not who you think it is that's behind certain things or whatever. Just because we feel a way about these people, that does not mean that is their reality. We see them on reality TV. Keyword TV. We are not with them on their day-to-day journeys. We do not know conversations that go on behind closed doors, on telephones, or whatever. This is Princess A.V. This is how you see me, and whatever you see on YouTube and in my social medias, that is who I present to you. That does not mean this is the person that I am 24/7. Um, when I'm by myself, when I'm with my children, it's only what I present to you. People who know me. And I think this situation is sad nonetheless. But who are we to tell somebody how they gonna have their opinion about somebody else? It's the pot calling the kettle black. I don't think he fully disrespected the dead, but I get it. Was it too soon? Maybe so. Yes, because she was fresh off, being passed away. And that was maybe, too soon. But is it a lot of people who feel that way? I've heard it, I've seen it, everything. Some people felt that way. And I think a lot of shit that happened was the announcement of her death. It should have been announced that she's passed away. That's it. All of these people come in with, well, she died this way and she died that way. And I know some people are going to be mad at me, but it is. I'm going to tell you like Kiki said. Scratch your ass, get glad, okay? If more people were quiet, then this situation would have went off without so many people hurt and so much going on. If more people took the time to grieve and introspect, then a lot of this mess that's going on, it wouldn't be going on. And I've seen and heard the chats, and there's still videos and videos and videos and videos going on in and out of Funky Dineva. Some of y'all ain't no better. Talking about respecting the dead. The shit y'all said, she said, or what somebody said to her, it don't matter no more because she not here. So it's just as disrespectful. Let me see.
Oh, I love the Scotts and I love Wanda, but my relationship aside, if I did not know these people, okay, my thoughts would still be, it sounds like she offed herself.
Can y'all hear that? Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear it. Okay.
in that doggone car. Okay. Then it didn't make it any better. Didn't make it any better that her uncle then got on and said they don't want anyone from the cast at the wedding. I mean, at the funeral, and saying that the way they treated her and the way they isolated her left her mentally unstable and yada, 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 yada. And she was broken and so on and so forth. And then, basically alluding to the fact that the stress and the drama and all of that from the show is what drove her off the deep end. I'm going to tell you something, okay? And I hope that this doesn't come back to affect the relationship that I do have with the people over there. But
Keyword, he said, for those out there in the back that's on the yellow bus and saying he got paid or whatever, he says, I hope that this does not affect my relationship with them. So he gave a disclaimer about what he was going to say early on. He's apologized early on. He said I said what I said. That's where he's at with it.
I'm finna say this, and I'm just finna say it out loud. I don't feel no ways tired about Kiki. I don't feel no ways tired. I don't feel no ways tired about any mental anguish that she experienced as a result of being on that show. And here is why. Because it's not like, oh, she was originally casted on the show and then all of this accidental stuff happened to her. No. Your cousin was on that show minding her doggone business, doing her doggone thing. You wanted to be in the mix so bad that you were willing to even cross your cousin and go over there to the dark side. You went over there to the dark side, all right, and then you got to messing around over there, and they kicked your behind off the show after you were used and did your dirty work and your devilment. Then I guess the internet must have ate your behind alive, and it became more than you can bear. I am sorry. I have a very hard time feeling bad for people with their self-induced issues. None of what Kiki went through had to be. It was all self-induced. And secondly, I'm sorry. You are in charge of your mental well-being, your mental health, your esteem. If you already knew your esteem was towed down to the ground, if you already knew you was unstable and fragile, then you shouldn't have ran your behind up on that TV. And moreover, you shouldn't have ran up on the TV doing dark, nasty, dirty stuff that eventually came back to bite your behind in the butt. I am sorry that a family is grieving. I am sorry that this woman didn't have any better ways to cope if she did, in fact, commit suicide. However, nobody did nothing to you, baby. Nobody did nothing to you. Everything that you experienced as a result of Love and Marriage Huntsville, you brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. And I'm sorry, you don't get to go off and do something tragic to yourself and then expect everybody to automatically change their position and have a whole bunch of doggone sympathy. I am sorry that that some children lost their parents. I am sorry that a husband lost their wife. But when it comes to Kiki and whatever she may have been experiencing mentally, I don't feel no ways tired. I don't.
So yeah, he did go in and let have. And my thing is maybe the timing. The timing was too soon. It stepped on a lot of people's toes, but doesn't really step on my toes because that's not my people. Like my skin's a little bit thicker. I just think it's unfortunate that I've heard some people speak the same way. Kitchen table talk. There are people in the chats in his chat and other chats that have felt the same way. Could the approach have been better? Yes. Could the timing have been better? Yes, but that's funky. And he's still gonna have thousands and thousands of people in his chat while he is live. I'm gonna continue to speak carefully about this. Um, like the Uncle Pooh at the spot, knowing what I know. What don't come out in the wash gonna come out in the rinse. Uh, I'ma just say that. Apparently, Anthony Lofties has a live about this and some things that are unknown that he's putting out tomorrow. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead. I just know as of right now that my channel, I'm not going to have any parts in saying things and saying what I know. Other than I've seen people have questions. Let's be clear, there was no autopsy done Tuesday or Wednesday for anybody to have a presumptive uh, cause of death. Um, as stated on the news, and I looked at it as of Friday, the news says there's no cause of death. They know where she passed away and what she was doing. Let's be clear. That's a fact. But the cause of death, they do not have that because the autopsy results have not come back. So all of those who have opinions and conspiracy theories, I hate to repeat this, but someone put out there that the Scots messed with this woman's car while she was at her sister's house. And that's why she passed away. Her car malfunctioned. And that's why she passed away. That's disgusting. Y'all should be more disgusted at shit like that than anything. What motive and reason would they have to do that? Why would you think up something like that? And nobody has put these things out. We have to be more careful about what we put out into the atmosphere and think about, do we want someone saying something so disgusting and vile about us? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's that on that. And like I said, I'm going to be limited in what I say, knowing what I know. Right. They need to stop. It's too much. It's too much. Let that lady rest well. Rest in peace. Okay. Rest in peace. So we done took it down and we're gonna take it back up. Okay, let's talk about a little fashion. We got two more stories to go. We are at an hour. I thought I was gonna be a little bit under an hour, but it's okay. I'm running my mouth, but we'll be done in an hour and a half. So we're going to talk about, thank you, Funky. The Devil Wears Prada. Speaking of little devils, like y'all just love these transitions, okay? The Devil Wears a Prada. One of my favorite movies. It's a classic movie, okay? They're talking about having The Devil Wears Prada 2. Now, I am not for all of these sequels, and sometimes I'll be like, just find some new shit. They take too long in between. Like, I still haven't watched the Eddie Murphy movie, Beverly Hills Cop. But I think I will be here for this one. So as we read, me. The Devil Wears Prada is back, all about the sequel to the 2006 film. The Devil Wears Prada was confirmed to be getting a sequel in July 2024. Unlike Florals for Spring, one thing is truly groundbreaking. The Devil Wears Prada is back. The 2006 classic will reportedly be receiving a sequel helmed by the same producer as the original, per Puck News. The Devil Wears Prada is based on the book at the same name by Lauren Weisberger and follows Andy Sachs, or Anne Hathaway, a recent college graduate eager to pursue a career in journalism. Andy ends up working as a junior assistant for Miranda Priestley, Meryl Streep, the editor of in chief of Runway, a fictional high fashion magazine. Throughout the movie, Andy struggles to meet the demands of her job while maintaining her relationship with her boyfriend and co-workers Emily Blunt, and Nigel Stanley Tucci. The film ultimately grossed 326 million at the worldwide box office and was well received during the awards season, earning Streep her 14th Academy Award nomination. From what the plot may be to what the original cast has said, here's everything we know so far about the Devil Wears Prada sequel. So what will Devil Wears Prada 2 be about? According to Puck, the plot may follow Priestley, who is still the head of Runway, as she learns to navigate an increasingly digital magazine industry, scraping for advertising money. Meanwhile, Emily has risen to the ranks and now works at one of Runway's luxury brand conglomerates that advertises with the publication. The movie could also follow the plot of the book sequel, Revenge Wears Prada, The Devil Returns, which was released in 2013. The novel takes place in nearly a decade after the original and sees Andy and Emily come together as top magazine editors when Miranda comes sneaking back into Andy's life. Who's in the cast? Oh, this is a perfect picture. While no casting deals are in place, the original cast, including Hathaway, Blunt, Streep, and Tucci, are all in talks to return to the sequel, per Entertainment Weekly. The three lead women had a small reunion on the SAG Awards stage in February 2024 when they announced the winner of Best Male Actor in a Comedy Series. As Streep began to open the envelope to announce the winner, Blunt called back to one of Streep's iconic lines from the movie, saying, "By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know that thrills me." The previous month, Hathaway and Blunt reunited for Variety's Actors on Actors series and reflected on their time making the movie. "We just had a joy bomb of a time on that movie. I don't know if any of us knew it was going to become what it did," Blunt said. "It quoted to me every week, and I will be the movie that changed. It will be the movie that changed my life." I'm sorry. What was the original cast said about the sequel? Though the main cast have had nothing but positive things to say about their time making the original, they have expressed some hesitancy about the sequel. In April 2024, Hathaway told Extra that she wouldn't hold out too much hope for the sequel after telling E! News that previous month that she didn't think a continuation of that story is probably ever going to happen. Blunt has been more back and forth between enthusiasm for the sequel and unsureness, telling the People in April 2018 that it may not be the best idea. "If anyone did it, I would be up for it," she said. "I almost hope it doesn't happen because I think sometimes when you sequel, everything kind of dilutes and how special the original is." 4 years later, in 2022, she doubled down on her comments, sharing on The View that she would do a sequel in a heartbeat just to play with those guys again. And a couple of weeks later, Hathaway made her own appearance on The View and shared that she didn't know if there could be a sequel since the movie was in a different era. Now everything's gone so digital and the movie is centered around the concept of producing a physical thing. It's just different now, she said. Although Hathaway did suggest the possibility of rebooting the movie with a new cast, but they should relaunch it, she said. They could find new people and do it. Do you think they'd let us do that? Most recently, Blunt said in February 2024 on the Happy Sad Confused podcast that the cast is good without a sequel. Sometimes things should be left cherished and preserved in this bubble, and it's okay, she said. How much longer we got with this? Okay, not much. Who's directing The Devil Wears Prada 2? Wendy Fireman, who produced The Devil Wears Prada, is set to return for the film, and per deadline, the original director, David Frankel, is also having conversations about a return. The same writer who wrote the 2006 film, Aline Brosh McKenna, is also confirmed to be returning. In the celebration, excuse me, of the 15th anniversary of the film in 2021, Frankel and McKenna spoke to Entertainment Weekly about the potential for a sequel, sharing that the discussion wasn't fully materialized at that time. We had a meeting where we said if we could do what we could do if there was a sequel. Maybe it was stupid. We felt like, no, the story's been told, Frankel said. Lauren eventually wrote another book to follow up 15 years later. We came to the conclusion that just following the characters wouldn't be the same. McKenna added that it could be interesting to explore the world of magazines in the digital age. Magazines and publishing have changed so much, she said. And this is a period of time where Andy took a physical book to someone's house every day so that she could leaf through it. Maybe they still do that, but I doubt it. It had its moment. And where can I watch The Devil's Wear Prada? Char, okay? Because this is the moment when she had that blue sweater and she said, I don't know what the importance of this is. It's just a belt. And this is when Miranda Priestley looked at her and said, just not just stuff. Okay. She said, I don't understand this stuff. This stuff in the room full of these people is what dictated that sweater that you're bargain basement sweater that you're wearing right now. Okay. Starting with the collection of Oscar de la Renta's cerulean gown, which, baby, that was a read for the guys, okay? And I might just have to go back and watch it. The Devil Wears Prada is available for streaming on Max with a subscription and on Hulu and on Prime with premium subscriptions. So look, if you won't have, I got them all actually. If you don't have them, you can find someone to get their passcode from and go watch it, okay? We love Digital Princess. You have to go watch it because that is the movie. You did? Okay, I got it. I'm going to wear Prada. I want to see. Really? You only like Prada shoes? They bet not mess this up. And this is the thing. A lot of sequels, they mess up or they do too much. And it's hard to, again, create perfection again. So I do hope that they fix it. Hey, cousin Cubs. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yes, that is that. And our last story is a story. And that was just such, I'm laughing because that transition was everything for me. Of a lovely lady. Okay. Child, the Aunties podcast. So y'all have to tell me. I started to do a little quick video about it, but the shit is so ghetto. Okay. What's this? The Aunties. How do I spell it? Aunties podcast. Okay. Tokyo Tony, which we know Tokyo Tony as doctor. You know, I don't respect all these old doctorates and bullshit. I don't very doctorates. But Dr. Angela Black China White. Tokyo Tony has become a staple over at Zeus, believe it or not. She has another show on Zeus. And I was watching it like when it was a pandemic. And it was funny as hell. It was a dating show. And her little chain had like blunts on it. It was dumb. And it was her and Lyrica Anderson Sr. That was her wing woman and trying to find a man. And the shit was kind of funny though. But it's ignorant, okay? It's ignorant. You want me to review the Auntie's podcast? I hate to support Zeus. Zeus is all for the degradation, okay, of the black community. And every time I'm gonna start fucking with them, they come with like some Jocelyn's Cabaret or some shit like that. There we go. And it makes me want to watch. Okay, so that is my guilty pleasure sometimes, and I gotta just let go of Zeus and break up. Zeus is my toxic relationship. Okay, so I just put in the chat if you want me to give y'all the rundown and the review of the Auntie's podcast. I will. Okay, as best I can. So the first episode was the game. Okay, and if y'all haven't seen the trailer, I'm about to show it to you now.
At the Zeus Network
Never tell me, kick your
tonight.
motherfucking face.
Pretty,
off.
where you at?
Your
You cannot
motherfucking
be
homie.
you, baby.
We gonna see. We gonna see, bitch.
Get your medicine and get it together.
What would you call me?
Trying to freaky ass mama.
This was your first man?
Well, this
No.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute.
Gonna be coming in here all
You want me to come with my nuts hanging next time?
Normally, I wouldn't sit down and talk to ladies like her. These rumors, man. Get a real fucking job.
hell no.
Have you been sober?
Sober?
On your period? First of all, bitch. She's bad energy.
Just
And
say
she's
you
holding my
scared,
ear
dog.
with that nasty ass breath. I don't care. It's okay about how the world sees me.
I don't want to be
Yes,
6 years old, still playing with my baby.
Bitch, I could care less.
You quit already?
Y'all can eat my pussy. I don't eat cunt.
You wouldn't be in this limelight if you wasn't attached to
Rick Ross.
That's a motherfucking lie. I ain't finna sit back and let y'all think this bitch all listen that when he ain't.
You come out here talking about you can fuck
You
all your
lying,
baby
too.
mama. Boy,
You be fantasizing about other men.
No.
Natalie didn't even want your ass back on bad. Y'all are reading fake news. Don't bring no baby to this world fucked up like you are.
fucked up.
You're fucked
I
up.
don't need help.
Let's not play no games, bitch.
I mean, we can replace her.
Be sure to fuck, kid. No, wake the fuck
Don't
up.
scare our guests off again.
these niggas.
I don't give a fuck. I fucked your man, bitch.
yours back.
You come out as bitter. I can say the same thing. I don't want to focus on this bitch.
Listen.
Shit, please.
Listen,
You shut the fuck up. You ain't shit. Hold on now. Stripper hoe.
I might slap the fuck
You know what, motherfucker? But reach over this table, I'm gonna knock your
I
fucking
say
head
you
off.
should do it right motherfucking now.
I sure can.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck his mama.
I'm a dog.
Make sure you do it after this is over, bitch. If you tell me,
That's Poppy God.
get busy, bitch.
Goodbye, hoe.
This is why our next generation is doomed. Shit. Oh Lord, we going to hell. God is coming, okay? Look at here. I watched the first episode today. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's a toxic relationship. Lord knows even. So I mean, I can just give y'all. What do y'all say? What is on this post? Like, I could just give y'all the details. You know what I'm saying? And give y'all the play by play of what's going on. So this first episode, though, baby, the game. She said yes, but I'll watch your review. The game was on there. Tokyo Tony had a dress on with no panties. She lifted up her leg and she had fringes on the dress. So he saw part of her coochie. And then she said she was married. Found out that the game had sex with her daughter and she wanted to find out what it was like. I wanted him to tell, but I think she really wanted to find out. She was like, oh, he too young. I ain't gonna do it to him. And it brings us back to the first story. They asked him, was somebody pregnant by him? And we all know Evelyn Lozada's daughter is pregnant by him. And he didn't come out and say it like that. I will say this show is very interesting. Miss Carlisa, like, I don't really know nothing about her. I just keep hearing her name, but I don't do Blueface and Krishan content. But I'm gonna tell you, Miss Carlisa, I could definitely tell you this show was low budget because I could tell the only person that paid for the makeup artist that I could really tell is Tia Kim. Okay, she was all the way together. Miss Tokyo looked like I could tell when she do her stuff and versus she let a professional do it. Excuse me, because she really loves her winged eyeshadow eyeliner, and I'm sorry for being rude, y'all. It just came out. And Miss Carlisa, whoever's doing your hair, Miss Carlisa, whoever doing your hair, you got money, and sometimes money came back telling you need to get somebody else. You live in LA, baby. It's a lot of people that can do some hair, and you need to find them. When they do your part for your wig, it's supposed to be the complexion that your face is. I'm not supposed to be able to tell that the lace front of the wig start right here and it's lighter than your skin, okay? That's not what we doing, okay? And I seen some clips of a couple of other wigs that's not doing what it needs to do. And I'm telling you now, these people gonna eat your ass up about your looks, okay? Not that you're an ugly woman, just your looks. Sometimes I have to take one for the team too. It just is what it is, okay? Miss Tia, she looked like she got herself together. I had never heard of her until recently, till I heard her gagging on Rick Ross, her baby daddy. I don't know how they got this shit together, but it's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Let's take a quick poll. So I know ain't that many people. Y'all got like one more minute to vote. Okay. I don't know if the people in Facebook can see the vote. But most of y'all are saying yes. The majority is saying yes. And maybe I'll put it on the community tab tonight. Y'all got until the morning or afternoon when I get up to decide. She said, I'm not watching that review, but I give you my like and I click on anything. Welcome back. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I will make sure I got other content for you. Now that I got some things fixed, I'm going to get my life together. And maybe Cutie will call me and wake me up in the morning and get me actually out the bed. I'm going to get up and do some things. And I'm going to give y'all some content that I had to finish. I started it and it didn't go my way. And so it took me 2 weeks to get the stuff. and then a whole bunch of time for me to get my shit together, clean my room, and different things like that. So I'm gonna do some more content. I have some clothes, some pants from Swanka Posh. I'm gonna do that content on Princess A.V. Tried It. So y'all need to be following all these pages of mine. Uh, Princess A.V. Tried It, and also sometime soon I'm going to do some content on Palace by Princess A.V. I have these, okay, and these are going to become uh, cell phone holders. Okay, we're gonna transform these. I'm gonna start doing some crafting kits, whatever. So I'll be going live on Palace by Princess AV soon. Once I get some of my homework and stuff done, and go out, see the world, come back, and I'm going to get that done. Okay. Hey, BJ, Dez, y'all coming in, and we get ready to go out. Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna end the vote here. Again, right now, y'all saying yes, y'all want me to do it. I'm gonna put it on my community tab, and I told you I was not gonna go out and even with my little jibber jabber, I have gotten it under that. So I do want to thank y'all for coming, and I want to thank y'all who are watching this on the replay. Please, 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 please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, support a Black woman business for the free. But also, if you would like to support me, because look at here, I am hurting in my pockets, okay? And I have been out of work most of the summer, and I'm looking for a side hustle to get some things going, okay? You need me and CC to host a meet and greet. You just might get your wish real soon. Sooner than she thinks, CZ, right? Anyway, support me, Cash Apps, Venmo, PayPal's, anything is greatly appreciated, because the sister been out of work and she's trying to pay all the what is this, the bills for here and my house bills, the internet bills and all that good stuff, blah 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 blah. But I ain't gonna play no commercials and all that. So you know how to get me. If you need to email me, info@hausoftheeprincess.com, and follow me at House of the Princess over there on Instagram to find me. You can give a super chat. If you're watching on the replay, you can give a super thanks. Okay, I appreciate. Oh, we definitely will. So I appreciate everybody that support me. I know it's been kind of hard. It should be getting a little bit easier for me with this coming semester. Hopefully I'm trying to graduate. I don't know. And then I need to be working harder for the rest of this month while I'm at school, and I'm not. So that's why California Cutie gonna get on my ass. So with that being said, if nobody has told you today that they love you, I'm going to tell you that I love you. Go hug somebody. Love on your family tomorrow. Go touch some grass. Go out and walk children in nature. I'm going to end my live stream, but I'm about to go over to AT2's house and see what he's talking about. I know he got something on Netta and Charles. And those of you that like Netta and Charles, I've never watched them, but I do know they are next guests on Auntie's podcast on Sunday. So again, y'all let me know what to do. Shouty, I love y'all. Have a great evening. Get some sleep.